Hello guys, Susanna here. I've been haven't done anything in this journal for a while, and I was just sitting outside having a cuppa and the birds were chirping and all that kind of stuff, and I thought I've got to do something in the journal, in my own personal journal where I do a create with me, and I've had this for a while now. This is where I keep my little journal that I've got. And I think the last one that I did was this little bird, and I had quite a few people really like it, and I was actually thinking again, because it's in spring and I'm just sitting there contemplating, because feeling a little on the low side with things that are happening in my family, and I thought just listening to the birds and all that kind of stuff, and it helps you appreciate. I love how the way nature just helps you regain focus and appreciate your life. And I remember seeing in this gorgeous little book this picture of the bird, and even though we're in spring, it just reminded me of this picture where it's got on here, we'll put some crumbs outside the windowsill. Even though back in the Victorian era, people were quite poor, but still looking out for the birds as well. So I love the way that nature just keeps continuing on and is chirping away, and everything's really quite just keeps going on. So I thought, what I might do is I might find a page and put this in. I'm going to use some watercolors and just watercolor a little bit of that and find a page to put that in. Got up some other little bits and pieces that I was thinking that I might like to put in there. I really love these buttercups. I think they're really pretty. So, this sort of reminds me of spring too, but it might be a little big. So, got other bits and pieces. I really like that. That reminds me of spring, and same with that. So, yeah, extra little bits and pieces that I was probably planning to put in my book, because I quite like them. That's for autumn. I do like that one. That one may go in, I think. Either that one or some of that one. So, but while I'm here, before I start anything, I was working on this, my friend's granddaughter's journal, and she's an artist. She's only very young, and she's a budding artist. So I've made this. This is a cover I did ages ago. Like, it's for Artie May's Junk in the Trunk challenge, and then I made this, and I thought that fitted really well because I'm just doing got a bit of watercolor and all that kind of stuff in there. So like as in watercolor papers, sketchbook paper, watercolor paper, a bit of stuff on art. So these are the inserts that I'm going to put in there, sort of very bright, and that's it. So do like a Franken paper on the bit of the paper, but it looks really nice the way it's done like that. And then this was an old thing I got in the mail, which I put in there, which is also a tuck spot. You can tuck stuff in here. And her grandma gave, I think she's only about 12, gave me some bits of artworks and everything that she did, so I thought that'd be really nice to put in the back here. So I was going to show you on how I did this and all that kind of stuff, but I thought no, I just had to, I needed to get a start on doing it. So, but that's going to go on there like that. So this was once again an old envelope, had a bit of thickness to it, which I turned into something like that. So it's really quite pretty, and the signatures are going to go in there. It's quite a big book. So I'll put that on there, and then maybe do some lace or something like that on there. But it gives her a little book to do some journaling and art and all that kind of stuff in there. So I really quite like that. Anyway, well, we'll get started on this baby. Put that away. Put that away as well. and I've got to pick myself a page. I know this is not going to fit in. I'll probably will end up cutting some of the outline rather than having this. I might just have it from there. It's 1863. I was hoping to keep that in there. I might well do that anyway. Actually, I'd like to keep that wording, so I'll do that. And I want to keep the date. It's a shame that I've got to do this, but I need to fit it in my book. And I prefer to have rough edging. Okay. Now this should fit in my book. Yep. Isn't that cute? It's amazing how nature can inspire you when you're not always feeling the best. Nature can make you feel a little better. I might do a bit of inking around the outside. Now, I don't know if I'm going to colour in all of it. I quite like that it's not all done. Okay, let's get ourselves a page to decorate. I've got this one. This was the first one I did. It's got a pocket. Probably could put it in there and then just have something small here to journal on. I think so. So I may have to find myself some nice journaling paper, which I'll put in there with some flowers and stuff. That's so pretty. Okay, I was going to do a robin, but at the moment we've got really cute, what have we got out there? Oh, sparrows and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Oops. So this is just my Jane Davenport watercolour. Put water on there to activate it. I'm just going to spray them all, even though I may not use them all. Okay. Now I don't know how this paper is going to react. I might even give it a bit of a test. Actually, I'm going to keep that as well. There. Hopefully I'm up enough that you guys can see. Grab my bit of tissue. There we go. Always need a bit of tissue. Now, let's start with a bit of a lighter colour. These are great, these pens. Maybe it might just be sitting on the top. I don't know how I go. The beauty of having stuff like this already done, it makes you look like you're a genius because it's got all the background already done. Hopefully it'll soak in. Looks like it might be a bit like that Edith Holden paper that I did the other day, where it's, you need to really give it a good nudge in order for it to soak in the paper. I often like sitting out the window and having a look at the birds. They're so cute. bit of a darker colour, maybe on here. Yeah. Sheet. Just add a little bit of colour in there, only a tiny bit. Okay. Now soak this up because not using. I've still got colour on this jelly pen, and it's a bright one. I was trying to soak it up, not make it worse. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we can. Just going to put a little bit of blue around him in odd places so you can tell it's snow but not, you know, not everywhere. That way it'll cover up that piece. Might just do it in the dark bits actually and leave the white just white. There we go. So there's plenty of little black and white pictures that you can add a little hint of colour to take them out and make them look rather sweet. Don't want it too blue. I might colour it here as well. Snow in here. Isn't it funny doing a snow picture even though it's spring? But it's just the bird that, oh, don't want it too dark. It's the bird that inspired me. So cute. Okay, hopefully I'm in camera, not too light. Well, now I'm going to get this colour here, just light. The indication of the person. And there's another one here as well. On the cheeks, a little bit on the lips. Okay. Okay. Now what else do we want? Might do the hair in a darker brown colour. Okay, and then the brick will be done in bricky red. Just add a splash of colour. Get very quiet when I paint. Sorry guys. It gets like that. I don't want to take it onto the snow. And then maybe the window pane, sort of the olive, mixed in with a bit of brown. Okay. And here. So we've got a bit of definition about what everything is. There we go. It's starting to look more like a picture now. I won't worry too much about the window because that's clear. Okay. Probably have this colour over here, a bit of green. Looks like it might be a bit of shrubbery. Okay. I think that's probably it for the painting of this. And I'll come over it a bit with a bit more of that good blue on these areas again. There we go. See? Tends to bleed. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that line. Okay, I think we are probably done. It's probably taken quite a few minutes on video. And then I might let that dry. And I'll come in with some pencil. Actually, I would like a little bit of colour on that beak. And then bring that around here. There we go. I might have to come in with some of that blue. There we go. Okay, very sweet. I'm come in with a pencil, maybe do a little bit more pink on the highlights, and then they've got a bit more brown here too. Here, there we go. That's it. Now we need a bit of colour So maybe we can put a bit of colour on the outfit. What colour? What colour did they wear? I might do a darker green. All else fails, go green. Just for a hint of colour. So they don't just look like a little head, if you know what I mean. Okay. That'll lighten up when it dries, which is good. Don't want it to go in its face. There we go. Isn't that cute? Now, we'll tear this. And clean up these babies. To give me a bit of space. There we go. Ugh, mess. And just let that dry a little bit. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs a bit of colour. Needs to clean. These are great, these brushes. Get brushes with the water already in them. It makes it such a difference. Don't get water everywhere. Now, really do need to let that dry. I might pause it and get my blow dryer onto that. I'll be back. Oh, 22 minutes already. Here we go. Bit of a close-up look. Really hard to see in this light. Okay, back again. I found a page. I have dried it. It is very light. I'll probably look better in the thumbnail at the end. I was actually thinking of like putting it. I found a different page. Thought I want to do. How big is it here? Somewhere that I can have some journaling space. I'll cut that. Just use what you got on the desk sometimes. And put that in there, I think. Okay. Okay. So maybe we can ink this. Why not, eh? Or why not? I wouldn't mind putting that there. And even sticking it in a little bit. I'm just having it on the top. Okay, some glue. Just so I've got myself a little bit of extra place to write. Because I'm going to write on the found the tag. It's got a little bird on it, so I'll write on that. Okay. I'd have to be careful of that. I don't want that to stick to there. Move this out the way. Then I've got this that goes in there, and I'm going to be writing on the tag and also on the back of that. And I just thought it needed something here, and I saw this little bit of glue, a little bit of lace, which I will probably glue down. if the glue ever comes out. And just a little bit here and there. Just sort of matched everything, even though it's technically on the other side of the page. But when you open that up, you'll have a nice little border. Bit of glue. I didn't put it all the way down to the end because I knew it was going to hang over. Now, this guy is going down here, so I'll glue the whole lot. Move this out the way. Never enough room, is there? The only thing when you get these books, you've got pictures on the other side which are quite nice too, but I think the one that I've got is nicer. Okay. Yep. There we go. Now I've got this, which was on the bottom of the picture anyway, and I was umming and ahhing whether I put some of this down, which I'm thinking I was going to, because I quite like it. Yep. Yep. More for the colour than anything. Oh, you can smell its old paper. It really stinks. And then on the top of that, let me just cut. There we go. And put this saying here. I'm going to go back once the camera's off and highlight more of this stuff. Now I found this, which I'm going to stick on there. So it was just laying around and it matches perfectly with that. So make something that's pretty look even prettier. I was using this in the journal that I was making for my friend's granddaughter. So pretty. This is a beautiful fabric and stuff I got from Jenny. Thanks, Jenny. I've got a whole heap of trims and everything. So nice. But I better put a bit of glue on there because it will more than likely fray. There we go. How cute is it? You can get your old pictures, and I like that because it's got a little bird on there if it's on a stamp, and it all ties in, and then that page will be ready for the next one. And I'm going to journal a little bit on there and on here as well. Oh, looks like that needs to be folded over. There we go. And then come in with my pencils. I'll just show you quickly the type of thing that you can do. So these lips really need doing. A little bit of red along there, on the cheek. Maybe around here. Just highlight a few little things. Don't want to do too much. And then definitely would like to do the bird a little bit. Brown in some places. And sort of want a reddish colour here. There we go. That's better. I really want to make that the focal point of the picture. And then I could probably make his eyes really brown. And then bring out that little dot of white, which you do with these. Not quite that much. Add that in the eye of here as well. Little eyes looking. Can always put that along there and smudge that in to get rid of that, the mark that was there. But I like that. And then I'm going to come in with some blue a little bit later on. So I'll probably finish that off, but I'll show you. Here we go. So it's 32 minutes already, what I've done. So I'm going to do a bit of journaling. You'll see that. Isn't that cute? It's only really subtle. Ooh, doesn't like it when you go too close. But, and then I'll do some journaling off camera. And there we go. Just something very simple that you can do in your little journals. Doesn't matter how they are. See, I've stuck things and made it bigger and all that kind of stuff. And bits can hang over. It's all good. I really love it. Okay, I will catch you later in the next video, which will probably be my Artsology. I've got to get started on doing that. Okay, thanks guys for watching. Bye.